Last time we got some revelations dropped on us that don't make any sense, but at least we're finally being detectives, I guess.
Jin's left half that was found at the stadium had the same estimated time of death.
That's what I thought too, because all these other deaths have been like a day apart.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furue family, yes, but he is my son. I spend all my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Chikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this: kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's and transplant their organs as needed. Uru Somezuki, he was 6 years old and held at Iowan. Late at night, Chikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away.
Feels like you could have just lured him with candy, but sure, okay, that works too.
In the file were photos of Jin Furue and Uru Somezuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furue looked like. Oh my god, exactly like Elon.
Exactly like a Japanese version of Elon, yes.
Classic South Japanese of African Eon.
What?
Elon. I understand you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like. The famous one.
The right half of his face was Uru's. The left half was the original.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
Wait, so we saw the right side of his face, which was not that.
Huh.
Wait.
Is Uru's body the other body we found, or the other half body we saw? Does that look like that?
I think so. What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
So this is the one we saw in the last route, because we only saw one half of his face. So it is Uru we saw.
And we just saw the right half right there.
Well, I guess we're going to Iowa to maybe interrogate her dad. That feels like the natural place for this route's gonna end. Oh, there's our Vespa. That's such a classic.
Argo
anime
Vespa,
vehicle.
which you
Yeah.
really should not.
He's so
drive
cool.
in the snow.
Lion.
What, me?
Gauge back your Lion. Yeah.
Good. You got any cigarettes on you I could smoke?
That helped probably a lot. Yeah.
Or vapes. How many vape pens have you know?
How many
I need
vape pens
to-
have you confiscated from minors, Michael, that you can give to Rob?
Yeah,
so
how
he
many,
can hear
like,
his voice?
just nicotine vape pens? I just need lots of nicotine vape pens that have been confiscated from middle schoolers.
How many buzzsaw shavings can you give him to make his throat all scratchy?
I have never confiscated those, but I have confiscated cooler things like a slingshot. And
That's
I'm not
confiscatable?
That's not going to help him get his voice where it
Hang
needs
on,
to
I
be.
have a slingshot. Are you telling me I'm not allowed to have a slingshot?
No, you are, but you're not. It's a felony to be shooting those off of a bridge at cars on the highway.
Oh my
sure
god.
is.
No
Called
shit.
vehicular endangerment.
It sure
shit.
is. I knew
Very
that one.
illegal.
Thought that's where that was going.
Damn, that is cool.
Yeah.
It was. It
that's a
had
cool
an arm
crime.
brace and everything.
That's a cool
An
crime.
arm brace.
Yeah.
They didn't shoot him, but they were thinking about it. And I said, I'm gonna just take this from you guys.
Probably a good call, because that could cause a
Badass.
lot of accidents going 80 miles per hour on the highway and has killed people before.
And so that's mounted on your wall now?
God, I don't remember. This is back when I lived here in Schaumburg. So
Damn.
it's a while ago.
Did you then get to take that and pay it forward and try to shoot stones at cars on the highway?
I did use it in that was back when my parents' neighborhood their house was a farm in the back.
Did
so-
you use it
Oh.
to hit
Oh,
a
that'd be
switch
fun.
on the other side of the room solving a puzzle like you were in Zelda?
Oh God, I wish I was. But it'd be like shoot my eye out, kid, like in Christmas Story. I definitely would have done that. Shut my eye out.
I just imagine Mike and your parents, the big farm backyard setup, and just like setting up an elaborate Zelda puzzle, and you just go to fucking fire the slingshot and bam, right in the eye.
And then your parents' studio system goes, na 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 na.
Well, yeah,
Alright.
because that's part of it.
Yeah, it's the most important part. Otherwise, it's
Wait,
not
you
a
don't
Zelda puzzle.
you don't confiscate the vapes from the middle schoolers? You just let them keep them?
Well, I typically pull people over who
Here's
could
a
drive,
police
and that would not
officer,
be. Yeah, that would not be middle schoolers driving.
Where was I? Danielle and I were walking back from the park in Tinley Park, the one that's right over there.
Oh yeah, all those kids vape at the skate park. Yep.
Well,
that
it
one.
wasn't the skate park. It was, we were crossing the street back. I mean, it was basically over in that area. We were crossing the street back, and we were right by the middle school, and there were just a bunch of kids on bikes, and they were just, and kids like middle school aged kids, and they were all just passing around a fucking vape, like a nicotine vape.
I believe that.
So-
Yeah.
Cigarettes are back. It's just in the form of flavored vape pen things.
Yeah.
Sure is.
It's kind of wild.
Hi,
Yeah.
It
Leanne.
reminds me of when all of my, well, I guess my, it just reminds me of when the generations above us, Gen X and Boomers, were all like, I've been smoking since I was 14.
And look at
it's
me,
just
I'm
like,
fine.
Yeah.
There was a period though where people were just hate smoking. I'm like, this is great, and then vape came out. Nah, it's
They
just
still
like,
do largely
Well, it's
hate
like
cigarettes.
here at least we're
but
good in
vapes are,
Illinois
yeah.
because of the fact that they banned it in restaurants,
Yeah.
which I'm all for because in Maine,
I mean,
going
it's
to certain
fucking
restaurants
miserable.
better.
and airlines and
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
smoking and non-smoking section.
Yeah, so I don't give a fuck.
I was pretty
I
used
don't
to
give a
it
fuck
growing
if they
up.
kill themselves away from me.
I
I
was-
don't.
My mom smoked, so I was kind of used to it growing up. But like the second you get away from that, now if I'm even near somebody smoking, I'm just
Yeah.
like, it's disgusting, right?
Exactly.
It's
See,
like choking.
I actually like the smell of smoke because my mom
You
smoked.
monster.
So if my cologne has a tobacco note in it, my coffee has notes of tobacco.
God
Interesting.
damn.
I don't smoke, but I do like tobacco.
Uh-huh.
Which cigarettes did your mom smoke?
Oh, Cool with a K.
Oh,
you remember those.
Oh, I
good
remember
old-
Cools.
Good old menthol.
Yeah, Obama smokes Cools.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Uh-huh.
That's a cigarette still
Yeah.
around?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It was a Rob worked at a Circle
Really?
K. I worked at a Walgreens.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
had no idea those are still
Yeah.
around.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's
Cool.
Obama's cigarette. They can't stop making Obama cigarettes.
Yeah.
Well, this
Come
was like
on.
way back, like when I was a kid.
No,
though.
Obama's face is
Obama
literally just
is
on
not
the
dead.
cart box
He
of every
is
cartridge.
still.
Really? He's really that attached to Cool cigarettes?
I mean, he just smokes Cools.
Yeah.
Oh,
Usually,
okay.
when somebody smokes, they just smoke the same thing
The fact
forever.
that you see the first question that come up, does Barack Hussein Obama, probably leads you to believe exactly why that threat exists.
that's kind of funny.
I
though.
think
Yeah.
recently somebody asked Obama, like, it was in an interview, and they were like, if you could be, like, if you could have a different president's term, like an earlier term or like a different time period, would you choose one of these ones? And he was just like, I feel like Barack Hussein Obama would not do well as president in the 1800s.
I feel like that's probably accurate.
Yeah.
It's like you don't ask black people time travel questions for that same reason. They can't go back.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it was pretty funny though.
All right.
So Obama still funny.
Yep.
Still hasn't come out with the sequel to his book. Obama, I know you're listening. Get on it. Kizzy.
Okay, cool. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that for 5 minutes when we went on an Obama tangent.
And cigarettes.
Obama's cool as fuck.
I do love Obama.
Yes.
Yeah. What is going on here, big sis? I answered your call. That is why I'm here. But I did not know he would be here. Lynn.
I know. I'm so cool.
I Frank calls her that, sis.
Yeah.
Kisses.
Are we in real time right now for this? This is not
No.
a flashback?
This is real time.
I mean,
Or present. That's
Yeah.
what I'd say.
present but side,
Other timeline, yeah.
not canon.
Yeah.
Shit.
Pseudo canon.
Yeah.
I heard what your dad said. What a loser.
Well, in the
But
other
I've
timeline,
cleaned
she's
up.
kidnapped currently.
Oh yeah.
So, this problem is not a problem in the other timeline. So, really, this doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore though. I won't go to jail. Please don't worry.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
Oh, I mean, I might go to jail for that, but
Uh-huh.
I want to be your legs, Kizzy, and your wings. Let's use those wings and run away together with the wings. Running is a common thing you do when you have wings.
So, you want to elope with me?
Yes, that's right. Kizzy, I'm going to make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is going to take away your freedom.
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can fly. Let's go, Kizzy.
I
Yeah, we should run fast, though,
can't
'Cause-
run.
Your dad works here.
I cannot run. Why would you say that? Mm-hmm. Leon, I understand. Please, take me with you.
Oh.
Higher, farther, to the ends of the earth. Or all the things Rob said. There was none of those things.
Of course. Let's get the fuck out of here before your dad shows up.
Lan,
Oh. That's
what are
sweet.
you doing?
Wait, where'd the sweater go?
Why'd you take off my coat? It's
Yeah, I was
mighty
saying,
cold
where'd
out here.
Coco?
Hey, you know how dogs sometimes get so excited they pee?
Chloe looked at the screen when that happened. I don't know why.
It's
the
kind of like
dog
that.
doing?
I pissed myself.
What?
I pissed myself.
Get your butt down. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's begin. Dance time.
Dance
music
number
number
4.
Okay, this is actually kind of sweet.
Gonna dance in my boots.
And then her dad shows up and says, I disobey all dancing. There will be no dancing at my minimum security orphanage.
On my way to the station, the crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the
This is number 4, gentlemen.
Oh, God.
Which means we need to hear this song one more time before the end, and I feel like we are destined to. Cool.
Been practicing the whole time.
Uh-huh.
The
That is not a dance a man should do.
You've clearly never watched a K-pop music video.
This is very in line with K-pop.
Well, it's not a dance Liam should be doing because he's not a good dancer.
Hi, Chloe. How's it going?
It is interesting how neither of them are singing the lyrics. The lyrics are just happen to be here.
Didn't they actually sing
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And also the other 3
In
times.
other parts,
And
yes.
also the other 3 times we've heard this song.
Yeah. They kind of phoned this animation in.
You know, it's hard to get 2 models to move together. It's a lot of work. This game needs to run on the Switch.
It's true.
God, I hope Switch 2 makes AI the Somnium files playable on my Switch 2. By which I mean it doesn't run like shit anymore.
Absolutely no guarantees.
That's true too, yeah.
How you think fucking Final Fantasy is gonna run on the Switch too?
Probably badly. Because that game is complicated, but also Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a bad game.
Yes.
You truly are too good to me.
Did you say something just now?
Huh? No, not at all. I was just making fun of how simple you are. You had the simplest somnium that we had to do twice for some reason.
You mean like my brain?
Thank
Hey.
you for it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Are you kidding me?
Well,
Well, I'm glad everything worked out, and, you know, nothing else matters on this timeline at all. Happy ever, case closed. Lowering to Iba's register.
I'm Iba. There we go. I don't know about that. I don't think this is all so simple.
Yeah, you're right. We still haven't solved the HB case at all, really.
Well, that's not what I mean. There is a group of people on their way here.
It's SAT.
What?
They will be here shortly.
How shortly?
Let's see.
Another
2
1
seconds.
second.
2 seconds.
I got it.
SAT got called on us again. Interesting.
Oh, they also have
Oh my
guns.
God.
Oh, no,
Oh!
this
Are these
is,
shotguns?
these are so Sejima's henchmen.
Yeah.
I thought all his henchmen were fired and or quit. Oh yeah, these are just Kumakuras.
Mike, would you like to pleasure us in being our gangsters?
There they are. The girls there too.
Because you've had almost no voices all
I
night
have
long.
Mr. Chieta said to get her back.
I heard a bunch of
She
gangsters.
didn't leave the orphanage. This is not. You did not need to send all these men.
What about the guy and the other
I need
girl?
money.
Can we kill him? He didn't say no killing. That makes things easier.
What the fuck?
I love that that So Sejima just has a henchman network that all the rich people use.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Who are these guys?
I believe Ricci hired them.
Jeez, way to ruin the mood. Get back, you two. I'll take care of them. Leon, protect Kizzy,
Brother,
but do a
they're
better
all
job than
armed.
the last time.
Or sister.
Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold, dead, Gen-shaped body.
Well, the last time we saw that worked out well, so I guess this is the timeline Leon dies.
I appreciate some of them are left-handed shooters.
That is fair. That's very progressive of them. Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh,
Simulation.
It's Devil's Third mode. They just yeah. They vanished.
Oh. This is a little advanced for some bugs.
Whatever, it's snowing. Dumbasses.
Yeah. Oh, hi. You! I was just passing by on my Vespa that I stole from you, or is it my own Vespa that
no.
we have the same one
It's
of?
No one
Mizuki's
can start
Vespa.
that
No,
except
you
for me.
weren't. Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use thermo mode. Right, I can see
No,
their
she
body heat
does
signatures.
know. Maybe
Wait,
it
how did
is
you know
after
that?
all.
I guessed. No, you didn't. Hold up, that's my bike. Could you at least ask?
It's like Biff. Only I can start my own bike.
Mizuki, I think you have it wrong.
Yeah, that's okay. So then I'm pretty sure this
Oh,
theory, this theory is
damn.
confirmed.
Damn.
This is a confirmed theory then. What do you mean? I got it on the internet. You're not the only one who could buy the exact same bike you do. That would be weird. Anyway.
Oh, same weapon?
Same weapon even too.
Oh,
That's how
yeah.
they collapse it.
I'm glad they confirmed this theory then. Cool.
Maybe she's got a gene clone.
Well, I was gonna say, if she was an embryo, like they
Thank
could
God
have
he
tried
stood
to
there and
clone
took
the
it.
embryo or something. Or it could be Mizuki's actual mom or something. Maybe her mom's a real badass or something. I guess it doesn't confirm my clone theory, but it's not entirely inaccurate.
Clone
She's-
theory.
Well, I thought Mizuki might be cloned or something like that, but yeah. Well, Mizuki, I thought this girl was either Mizuki's clone from Mizuki from the future or some combination there.
Shot in the brain.
Whoa.
Now
Well,
she's
hey,
dead.
enough for us to get a face reveal. At the end of this, her mask is finally going to break, and we're going to see probably
Kaname
it's
Date.
Mizuki. It'd be crazy if it was that. Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, they're hit the same guy.
Yeah.
That dude's probably his freaking neck broke. Her head caved in.
This hurts. Yeah, listen, it's one of those three things, and we're gonna find out in a second here. So
Oh, mine,
I
it
wish
just-
So is it another Iba then?
I wish the cutscene would end so we could get to the part I actually care about.
They should have just made this part like a just Devil May Cry fighter.
That would have been
mean,
too much work for the
that would've been funny, but
visual
yeah,
novel Michael. But I appreciate the
It's
heart there.
easy. Or like a Musu style game, like Dynasty Warriors.
I mean, that could.
Who are these chicks? The bitch Avengers or something?
That's actually very funny.
Yeah. Strong of the Black Widow, that's for sure.
The
Damn.
Black Window.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Kudos to the localization team for that one.
Yeah, it's actually the first good instance of localization I've seen in this game. Boy, they sure gave up quick, huh? Thanks, you helped me out again. No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I thought it's gonna. Ooh, pink hair.
Purple Eye, which is not Mizuki.
Oh wait.
Well,
Live-
that's definitely Mizuki. So what's going on here?
Twins.
Yeah, twins or something or other. Yeah.
Man, that mask kid all.
Looks
Oh,
like
shit.
Mizuki from the first game, kind of.
Oh, I say she looks younger.
Yeah. Guess it's time to let the cat out. Hang on, I should do her voice like Mizuki's voice. I can drop the accent now.
Because they're twins?
Well, I don't know the details of it. It's either twins from the future, clones. Pick any of those. We're gonna find out in a second here. Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag, huh? The NASA glue loses its hold over time. Big sis! Oh, so this is the original girl that remember we were doing the Somnium and we threw the shoes?
Yes.
The girl who left, who unfortunately looks exactly like Mizuki, which is really
Ah.
weird. Nice seeing you again, Kazuna. Also, too.
Oh,
Also,
it's
he knows
Quartz.
her, too.
Quartz.
What?
Please stop calling me that. Hold on, I'm trying to process this. Kizzy and Leon, you know her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff happened and stuff happened. Fine, whatever. I'll think about it later. What I want to know is your face. We can talk about all that later. More importantly, Kizzy and Leon, you need to get out of here. Those guys might come back with reinforcements and not be total pushovers.
Oh, yeah, right.
You can use my bike. There's a helmet under the seat. The keys are still in the ignition.
That bike cannot hold 2 people
It's
like that.
basically like a wheelchair.
No.
Are you certain this is okay? No, but just give it back as soon as you can, okay? It's not like you're going to need a wheelchair where you're going or anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough for this.
It could be just like a mobility scooter. It's like a rascal.
Well, the thing
Goodbye.
is like,
Yeah.
if they get into a crash, at least she'll still be. She can't get any more paralyzed.
She could absolutely get more paralyzed.
Yeah,
What
we'll
do you
see
think
about that.
a quadriplegic is, Michael?
All right, let's
Okay.
go.
Do you know where you're going?
Well.
To the ends of the earth, or whatever Rob said.
You get a lot of mileage on that thing. So
All
Yeah.
right, let's go. Zoom.
So fast, so cool. Bye, you two! I hope you stay happy forever, but this isn't a real timeline, so it doesn't matter.
Hey, thanks.
My big sisters, you stay happy forever too.
Thump.
Okay, let's get some answers here then. Off they go. They'll be fine. Huh? What's wrong? What isn't wrong? Okay, fair enough. That makes sense, actually. Can we talk? Yeah, but before that, we need to get rid of those guys. Really? Another
No, they all just stood back
round
up.
2? No, they ran. This is
Oh, the other
round
ones
2
ran,
now.
Right.
Yeah. Why, though?
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Leon
brother
escaping.
or sister, they walk
These
right
guys
past
are
her.
idiots. We cannot let them follow them. We gotta take them down. So let's go, Mizuki. Mizuki? God damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. So she's gonna die, so we're not gonna get answers here, I guess, clearly. You and I are gonna talk about everything after we're through with this. Fine by me.
There's a red
Well
flag.
then, let's start. Yep, she's gonna die before we get answers in this
flag.
route. Yep. Or it's just gonna end with them just fighting and just like we get like, end route or something. Which route are they choosing?
Oh, they mouse cursor.
Yeah, and they're
That's
all
the
taken
cursor.
care of off screen. Wow, exciting.
Yep, that's how they're ending it. They're just saying fuck it. You don't get answers here.
And so they
You don't
died.
get answers here.
Route
Fuck you.
over.
Fuck you. You don't get answers.
Well, there
Why
you
would
go.
you get answers here? Fuck you. Kizuna and Leon route end.
Sure.
So we are not going to do it tonight, but I do want to make sure we can actually unlock it. And that was the unlock we needed.
So is that the true ending right there?
This is the true ending right
Ooh.
here.
Would you says takes another 4 hours?
Another 4 hours.
Wait, what, can you zoom out?
Yeah.
Really? I mean, it's probably gonna keep going and going, but
I mean, in fairness, the YouTube videos did this in an hour and a half, and it took us 4 hours.
woo! All right.
Well, not 4 hours. I think it was like 3.5. But in any case, the YouTube video did it for 3 hours, so I'm guessing it's going to be probably a long session next time.
Was it one of those like no commentary runs or?
No commentary runs. So
Oh
the fact that
shit!
we've
So
been-
they even like stop and talk about it. They
No,
just-
so well, exactly, yeah. So for us, because we bullshit and ramble and do side stories, guys, we're gonna do a long session next time.
Disappointed.
Every session? Or-
I'm thinking like a 5-hour session, probably. I'm guessing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and because I don't want to break it up. I want to dive right through it. So
Then
that's why
we'll
we're not gonna
have
start
to
it
get
tonight.
the food here.
Okay, next time on Fetch Quest, we're going to the ending here. We're doing the
Next
true
time on
ending.
Fetch Quest, we'll be in a new country.
Yeah.
Well?
Well, by the time this airs, it'll be like April. So I mean, we'll be living in the new country for a while.